What's up, my content connoisseurs? It's Cody, and today we're going to be taking a look at Birds of Prey, the next lineup in comic book movies in the universe of, well, not that comic book universe, but it's the next lineup in films from the DCEU from Warner Brothers, so let's take a dive on in. Birds of Prey is a 2020 film directed by Kathy Yan, starring Margot Robbie and Jurnee Smollett-Bell alongside Ewan McGregor and Mary Elizabeth Winstead as the Huntress. She was really great. But this movie has a lot of fun stuff and a lot of political girl power stuff. If you've seen the film, you'll know what we're talking about. They kind of set it aside where the guys are these dumb, brutish bad guys. Girls are these really powerful, uplifting females. If you know what I mean, you've seen a lot of this lately from Hollywood, and a lot of films are coming out of it. Whether it's your thing or not is beside the point. Overall, I really did enjoy this film. There was a lot of great choreography coming from the film. I feel that coming in from other films like Suicide Squad, Justice League, and other such films, the DCEU is looking to kind of revamp itself, or kind of, if not necessarily revamp itself, definitely add some more style to it, less CGI, if you will. With films like Suicide Squad, Justice League, and Batman vs. Superman, it didn't look so hot. But now with movies coming out that like Wonder Woman, Birds of Prey, Aquaman and Shazam, just a lot of good films they've had a better charter lineup now than they had in the past with a lot of their first start off, Man of Steel and what have you, but, there's a lot of good potential coming for the future of the DCEU. So, as far as, like, the acting and stuff goes, Ewan McGregor was probably my personal favorite of the film, because he was just genuinely kind of a douchebag, if you will, He was a very sexist, misogynistic villain, very cartoony, kind of comic book oriented, but not the way that Roman Sionis, the Black Mask, is in the comics. If you've ever read the comics, he's a lot darker, very villainous, but Ewan McGregor's portrayal was very different. Margot Robbie does fantastic. She nails the character to a T. What little time she did have, when she was being overshadowed by the likes of, maybe Jared Leto as the Joker, or Will Smith is Deadshot from Suicide Squad. I feel that she has a lot more pull in this film than she did Suicide Squad. It feels much more like a Harley Quinn movie, and it's pretty much what it is, than it does a Birds of Prey movie. If there's going to be a sequel to this, not including the future potential for Suicide Squad 2, but this one feels definitely like Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn can let loose and just kind of, push through, be herself as the character. If you've ever seen the 1990s animated series of The Batman, that show is what introduced Harley Quinn, and I got a very Deadpool-esque sense of the character from that show in this movie. This movie is rated R, so it is very violent, very risque, and very girl power centric, with also a lot of crude humor, and man, it's a fun, wild ride. We did enjoy this film. A lot of people probably won't enjoy it if they're going in with a political mindset, which is kind of, a bummer, because a lot of people are going to go in with that mindset this day and age with, these girl-centric power movies and what have you. But, if we're going in just as a film enjoyment, a content connoisseur, if you will, then I genuinely think you'll enjoy this film. Overall, like I said, there was a lot of great stuff. I wish we got more from the Huntress. We get snippets of her, backstory here and there, with Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I keep butchering her first name. But we don't get a whole lot of her. She's kind of like an introverted person, but she was definitely, I think she has the most potential coming out for future films. But Jurnee Smollett-Bell as Black Canary was awesome. Like, at first I was kind of like not sure where they were going with her character, because she's very different in the comic books, she's like a femme fatale. She's got like that kind of fishnet biker vibe to her, like that 80s centric kind of badass babe, if you will. And she's trained by Wildcat. She's kick ass in fighting and stuff. But this one was kind of a different take. Well, she still has that her eccentric power of her sonic boom, the banshee scream and stuff, and she still can kick a lot of ass as far as fighting goes. She feels a lot different than the comic book version, but it wasn't too bad, and it was really fun to watch her just be able to explode on the screen. And by the end of it, when you see the birds of prey, the huntress, the detective, and Harley Quinn and the others all kind of team up and just kick the crap out of all the bad guys, just like faceless video game bad guys is the best way to put it. They're all a bunch of grunts and ex-cons and stuff hired by Roman Sion as the Black Mask. But like I said, it's so good. It's a lot of fun. And anything with Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn going forward, I think I can genuinely say most people will enjoy. Whether you like this film or Suicide Squad or both or dislike both, is beside the point. I think we can all unanimously agree at least that Margot Robbie is going to be the quintessential Harley Quinn, just kind of like Robert Downey Jr. is the quintessential Tony Stark Iron Man, or Chris Evans as Captain America. I just feel that she is definitely the go-to for any future installments for live-action Harley Quinn, but, that's just my opinion. But, let me know what you think about the film down in the comments below. I'd like to hear your honest opinions. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Just kind of let us know how you do. But anyways, folks, that's it. So, have a soda, grab a popcorn, and press play for these reviews. Thanks. Bye.